As the conflict between Israel and Hamas extends beyond 7 months, efforts are intensifying to negotiate the release of individuals captured by the militant group. Concurrently, Israeli military forces are preparing for a potential incursion into Rafah, a town in southern Gaza. The establishment of a joint logistics over-the-shore system, a floating pier, has been confirmed by IDF spokesperson Nadav Shoshani. This strategic development aims to enhance the delivery of humanitarian aid into Gaza. The Israeli Navy, alongside the 99th Division, will secure the pier and surrounding port area, facilitating the distribution of aid, which will be overseen by the United Nations World Food Program. In diplomatic news, Russian President Vladimir Putin and Chinese President Xi Jinping engaged in extensive discussions, emphasizing their preference for political resolutions to the ongoing crises in Ukraine and between Israel and Hamas. During the meeting, President Xi highlighted the enduring partnership between China and Russia. U.S. officials have indicated that Israel has mobilized sufficient military forces along the periphery of Rafah, suggesting the capability for a comprehensive military operation. However, it remains uncertain whether Israel will proceed with such an action. Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant has publicly urged Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to decisively reject any form of Israeli governance over Gaza post-Hamas. Gallant emphasized the importance of establishing governance in Gaza that involves Palestinian entities and international stakeholders, rather than Israeli military or civil administration. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has expressed concern over the prolonged closure of the Rafah Gate, which has significantly restricted access to Gaza. Blinken underscored the urgency of the situation and the need for a concrete plan to address the humanitarian crisis. The Biden administration is advancing with significant new arms agreements for Israel, totaling over $1 billion. This move comes as the U.S. continues to provide military support to Israel, with certain restrictions on munitions that could potentially be used in a large-scale operation in Rafah. The humanitarian impact of the conflict is stark, with the UNI reporting that approximately 450,000 Palestinians have fled Rafah. The region has been described as desolate, with the UN Relief and Works Agency for Palestine Refugees in the Near East calling for an immediate ceasefire. The International Court of Justice is set to conduct hearings concerning the allegations against Israel's actions in Rafah following South Africa's request for emergency measures in their case accusing Israel of breaching the genocide convention during its offensive in Gaza. The White House has emphasized the global community's role in urging Hamas to accept a proposal for a ceasefire and the release of hostages. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan highlighted the ongoing efforts to secure a hostage agreement and the importance of international pressure on Hamas to engage in negotiations. The U.S. State Department acknowledges the plight of American medical professionals trapped in Gaza and is actively collaborating with Israeli and Egyptian authorities to facilitate the reopening of the Rafah Gate, enabling safe departure from the region. The department has assisted numerous U.S. citizens and residents in leaving Gaza and continues to work towards reopening the Rafah crossing as swiftly as possible.